Hey, good evening, Amanda. Yeah, Whitney, Jeremy, Travis, and I standing here at Avista Stadium, the home opener tonight. We're standing here just off the right field line. It stopped raining. That's good news. The sun's making its appearance. Travis, quickly, what are the expectations going into the season for the Indians this year?
Pretty high. People here think this is the best team they've had in like over 10 years, actually, if you can believe that. So, and in the league, if you look at the league, it's pretty wide open. Not a ton of top prospects on the other teams in this league, but this team, the Rockies' top prospects, pretty much a good, I would say 20% of them are right here in Spokane to open up the season. So a lot to be excited about.
Yeah, and former Zach Gabriel Hughes pitching tonight?
Yeah, he's getting the start tonight, which is awesome because he was supposed to start the season in Canada, but those got rained out. So we get to see Gabe. He's starting a place that he knows well. It's cold, but he's used to that. He handled that at Gonzaga. So
no big deal. All right.
Yeah.
There's a lot of excitement as we get ready for this game. Lots of people are excited about the start of baseball here in Spokane. There's fireworks show planned for tonight. So there's a lot riding on tonight, and weather-wise, everyone kind of needs to know what to expect. So it was raining earlier. We're now kind of in the sunshine. What do we have here in store for the next couple hours?
You know, it's going to be a bit of everything, believe it or not. One of those ones where, yes, we're going to see more sun. Yes, we're going to see more clouds. And there are a couple of stray showers still popping up just out to the west of us. Okay. Where those go, we're going to keep a close eye. We have Michelle back at the studio tracking those. But when it comes to tonight, it's 40s. From the upper 40s to the low 40s. And with the wind, we have sustained winds at over 20 miles per hour. And on top of that, gusts near 40. It is kind of cold. So you're going to want to find something that just kind of stops the wind and keeps you from having that bite. But other than that, things are looking pretty good. It's April baseball, so bundle up and come out and enjoy it.
Yeah, if you're dressed for it, it's going to be just fine.
Exactly. Yeah, good stuff. All right, we're going to hang out here at Avista Stadium and bring you more live coverage throughout the evening. But for now, Amanda, we'll send things back to you in the studio.
All right, thanks, guys. No wind right there, but it's gonna be a little windy possibly. We're gonna switch gears and check in and get a closer look at weather with meteorologist Michelle Boss. Michelle, what can people expect as they head out to tonight's game?
I love how Jeremy puts a positive spin on it. Yeah, it's windy, it's cold, there's a rain, but otherwise not too bad.
Not too bad.
Not
it's
too bad
great.
Yeah, it's fine out here. Yes, we've got still a few showers out there, so I can't rule out a stray shower even after the game starts, but the trend is going to be for drier weather as we progress on through the evening. The winds are going to stay up and it's not going to be particularly warm. Let's go to satellite and radar and see what's out there. And you can see we've had this scattered showers throughout the afternoon, some grapple showers as well. And as we kind of zoom in, storms have been moving from the southwest to the northeast. So if you kind of look upstream from Spokane, that would basically be down I-90 to our southwest. You can still see a few lighter showers out towards Ritzville and near Sprague. And some of those could move over the downtown area over the next hour or two. They're looking like they're a lot lighter than what we saw earlier this afternoon, and they should move out as quickly as they move in. So it shouldn't be too bad. Flood advisory for portions of Ferry County until 6 o'clock. They've just had kind of a lot of rain out there, plus snow melt leading to some minor flooding. Temperature-wise, now that we've had a half an hour to dry out or an hour to dry out, temperatures have actually gone up a couple degrees in Spokane. Now 44, but still pretty chilly out there with the wind. Wind speeds anywhere from 15 to 25 miles per hour out of the southwest. Should be dry for the rest of the evening and overnight other than a stray shower, and chilly mornings ahead with lows in the upper 20s and lower 30s. We'll see below average temperatures through Friday.
All right, thank you, Michelle. We are continuing to ask questions about a deadly shooting that happened in a Coeur d'Alene parking lot last Friday. KREM 2's Janelle Finch was in North Idaho today and tells us where the investigation stands.
It's possible this broken car debris is one of the only markings left from the deadly shooting that happened here in the Silver Lake parking lot in Coeur d'Alene. That shooting happened last Friday, but even today, Coeur d'Alene police officers were on scene patrolling the area as the investigation continues. Coeur d'Alene police are reviewing surveillance video of the Silver Lake parking lot and doing interviews. CDA officers are keeping a close eye on where the crime occurred. One officer says a woman thanked him for his presence in the parking lot because she was nervous about shopping after the shooting. That shooting happened Friday when 74-year-old James Dean allegedly shot 30-year-old Shane Brown outside of Michael's. Witnesses told KREM 2 about the moment they heard shots ring out.
I heard what sounded like just a bunch of commotion and then super loud shots, like a gun or fireworks, and louder than I've ever heard before. And immediately I just turned back around and just ran towards my car and ducked in front of it because I didn't know what was going on at that point.
What was going on, according to CDA police, was Dean believed Brown was robbing his vehicle. Police say Dean confronted the suspected robber and pulled out a handgun. Then Brown got into another vehicle and drove toward Dean, putting him on the hood of the car. That's when Dean fired several shots at Brown. The 30-year-old died at the scene. Dean was taken to the hospital for treatment for his injuries. His condition is unknown at this time.
Quite sad, and I hope he's going to be okay.
Police say they are processing the vehicles involved. Today, we also stopped by the Kootenai County Prosecutor's Office to ask about next steps for the alleged shooter. He said that he has not received the case yet as the investigation is ongoing. We will continue to track the situation and bring you updates as we learn more. Until then, in Coeur d'Alene, Janelle Finch, KREM 2 News.
And happening right now, the Coeur d'Alene School Board is discussing a policy requiring students to use bathrooms that align with the gender they were assigned at birth. This comes after Idaho Governor Brad Little signed Senate Bill 1100, otherwise known as the Bathroom Bill. The bill requires schools to maintain separate restrooms and changing areas designated for male persons only or female persons only. The bill is set to become law on July 1st.
I think there's been a reluctance to develop a policy because it's a hot button topic. But I think the time has come that we must have a policy.
Documents show the district will also provide reasonable accommodations like single occupancy bathrooms for trans and non-binary students. The meeting just started at the Midtown Center meeting room. Meanwhile, the Lakeland Joint School District Board of Trustees voted last night on their new gender identity policy. Our news partners at the Coeur d'Alene Press report their policy will also align with the bathroom bill. The policy says any discussion between students and teachers about gender identity, sexual orientation, and gender expression will be prohibited. It aims to protect parents' rights by preventing teachers from talking to a student about gender or sexuality. The new policy will go through a trial period and legal review before being fully implemented.